Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Cam's Retro Gaming. So it's pickup day, kind of uneventful-ish, minus a few kind of cool things as far as pickups, and I'm sure I've forgotten some things. It's just kind of been like stuff kind of trickling in here and there, not a ton all at a time. So I've kind of, I'm sure I'm actually forgetting some things. There are a couple of Xbox 360 games I know I do not have. I can't find them. So anyway, we'll just kind of go through some stuff. Maybe I've said a couple of these before, but if not, hopefully that's going to be the case. Anyway, so very unexcitingly, it's a sealed game, and that's kind of a unique thing no matter what it is. So MLB 2002 for the PlayStation 1, I guess it was a promo copy, but it's sealed, it's sealed. Anyway, so I figure I have it for whatever reason. I don't know. Probably didn't need to get this. Next is Wheel of Fortune. I think this is complete in box. Yeah, for the Nintendo, and this is 100% nostalgia related. This was a present I got as a kid, and it was a very memorable Christmas. So seeing this in the box, it was probably under $10. I had to get it, just kind of reliving that thing. So Wheel of Fortune on the Nintendo. Next, this was in the scratch section of one of my local video game store, or video game spots. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Still has all the stickers on it. No instructions, but it was the right price. I think it was like $4. So I'm a deal hunter, man. And I'm kind of at the point where it's kind of, if I can find a game for a really good deal, and it's, this was resurfaced for like really cheap, I'm just gonna go that route. I'm not a super big stickler unless it's like a game I really, really like. Let me kind of reorganize things just a little bit. Kind of get the least exciting stuff out of the way first, I guess we could say. And speaking of least exciting, I'm a big Genesis guy, and I have a ton of sports games that I don't even have up, on the shelf, but I just kind of have. These are and I think these are all complete. I think. No, they're not. But they were like $1. So FIFA 96. It's a Genesis game for $1. I'm not going to say no to that. I may already have this, but if I don't, World Series Baseball. I know I did as a kid. And this, I think you can even use like it was advertised with like the bat, the little foam bat thing. And then Wayne Gretzky hockey. This was sitting in a store for a long time, as you can see. Probably a rental. I'm almost positive this was a rental, actually. So that's kind of cool in of itself. So I always like to save for more rentals. Okay, more scratch stuff. I don't know if this is any good, but I do like the SSX series, SSX Blur for the game. Well, the Nintendo Wii. Probably got some waggle stuff going on. It may suck, but it was $1. So why not? All right, so this is a mix of stuff. Some exciting, some not so exciting, but more exciting than the last stuff. Okay. Well, this is kind of exciting. So I did get another Xbox, probably my third or fourth one, probably fourth. I just felt like I was missing out on some deals and exclusives that I wanted to check out again. But the Xbox 360 that I purchased, the controllers were really crappy. So I found a new, excuse me guys, the allergies, man. This is a new Xbox 360 controller. Still has the little tape there, and it just wasn't in the box, but it's new. Even if you look closely, you can see the little knobby knobs right there, so that's really cool. I just wanted to have a new Xbox controller. Call me a diva. Almost forgot. Oh. So I think this is the only strategy guide I ended up picking up. This is Onimusha 2, and I think all the Onimusha games, I want to say, on the PS2, and then the first one on the Xbox. First one's extremely hard, and yeah, got really frustrated, but now I have the guide for the second one. Unfortunately, is missing the poster, but it was like $3 or $4, so I can deal with that. All right, and then more Xbox 360 stuff. I think I'm missing. I got like a really cheap copy of Dead Space 2. Need to get the first one, but anyway, here's Midnight Club. This is Los Angeles Complete Edition. This was a few dollars. Complete and not as scratched as I would have thought. So add to the Midnight Club collection. And I've heard Hitman games are cool, and I forgot which one I played a long time ago, but this one was very cheap. I know this is like the black sheep in the Hitman universe, but that's okay. This is Hitman Absolution with it's the professional edition. I think it has an art book. I don't really care about that kind of stuff for like games like this. I think this is like a very, like, I don't know, call me, it's a kind of basic game, you know. It's not like exciting to me, but it's pretty hefty, and for a few dollars I'm gonna give it a shot. So boy, it's kind of insane to think, like, am I ever gonna get to all these games? Probably not, but the intent is there. Okay, let's get this in order of coolness. All right, this is probably it. So continuing on with the original Game Boy collection, this is Sports Illustrated for Kids, The Ultimate Triple Dare. Looks like some sort of X Games street, like skating and snowboarding kind of thing, but just need it for the collection, which is stupid, but I'm going for that collection, why not? And this is a game that I had previously purchased and sold back, and never played it, but I keep hearing good things about it. It's Rogue Galaxy for the PlayStation 2. This one's also complete, and I think I paid exactly the going rate for it. Ironically, when I first got it, I think I paid $18 and rebought it for $25. You win some, you lose some. Speaking of winning some, I know this game isn't as expensive as it used to be, but got this version of Star Fox Adventures, I think in a repurposed case, whatever. But it is complete. It was resurfaced, but it looks like it's in good shape. So I think I paid like $12 for this. Probably about half of what it goes for, so why not? Next to last, and I actually meant to look up what the actual title of this was, but this is a shmup, or kind of like a Q-em up, Proteus style game. The Game Paradise. I forgot what the Japanese name was for this, but got this for like, I think $11. It goes for around $40 or $50. I'm not saying this stuff to brag, because it is just what it is. I've found good deals. I've not found good deals. This was a good deal. So excited to play this. I'm slowly just kind of adding to the Saturn collection, which feels very like organic. You know, actually all my game stuff, I don't think I've bought many games online the last year, except for maybe like the odd, you know, Neo Geo game or something like that, because you don't just find those typically. One does not find Neo Geo games in the wild. Last but not least, this is somehow one of the most expensive, well, one of the more expensive PlayStation 1 games. This does have some wear, some scratches, and it's loose, but the price was right, and I just couldn't pass it up. Ignore the price tag. This is just a repurposed case. Jackie Chan Stuntmaster for the PS1. This goes for over $150 complete, I want to say, and I think 70 plus disc only. They paid a lot less than that, so wanted to give it a shot. Know absolutely nothing about this game, which is cool, because I like going in a lot of times kind of like completely blind. And now is my favorite part, is cataloging and putting the games on the shelf where they belong for me to play or have intent to play one day. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out today. I think this is going to be my schedule going forward. Maybe Thursdays, a video. I guess my schedule changes, but typically you can count on it being once a week. I kind of missed last week, but we'll just do Thursdays. Same bat time, same bat channel. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week, and we will see you again next time. Love to see what you picked up. If you have any items you've picked up this week or anytime recently, let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching.